One of the keys in being a champion agent and being able to convey your value effectively in the marketplace is to really create your customized approach, your customized value in the marketplace, benefits that you give to your clients, things that you do that create competitive advantage and competitive differential. So if you'll allow me to, if you will, coach you for a little bit during this segment to help you craft your messages, it would be incredibly powerful for you to be able to spend some time doing this. And here's what I'm asking you to do. At the top of your page, put, "Why should I hire you?" And then what we want to do is we want to list 10 ways in which you add value when working with your clients. 10 ways that you feel convey value to your clients. Maybe it's frequency of communication that creates a value for your clients, that they always know where they are into the course of the transaction. And there are some corresponding benefits to that in terms of them not having sleepless nights and not being frustrated, and not having to call you and not complaining about communication. But the question is, what are the 10 ways that you add value to your clients? And what you want to do when we turn off this video, and I'm going to give you a couple other action plans, is I want you to sit right down and I want you to create those 10 ways, look at those 10 ways and brainstorm those 10 ways. Then you've got to go to the next 10 items, and that is, how are you positioning yourself in the marketplace? You need to create a list of 10 things that make you different than the competition. One of the biggest challenges that we experience in real estate sales is that we all look the same, that our services sound very similar. I was on a coaching call yesterday with a client that lost a listing presentation. Great agent. He lost a listing presentation to somebody else, and he lost it because the client functionally said that, well, you do all the same things that the other agent did, and the other agent was doing it for 1% less, so I picked the other agent. He had not conveyed as significantly as he should have the vast differential and the vast competitive points of difference he has between the other agent in the marketplace. He didn't convey his production. He didn't convey the benefits that production creates. He didn't convey overall the positioning that he has in the marketplace and the status and the exposure that he would be able to increase because he had a greater listing inventory than the other agent. Again, he was not conveying, even down to your company. Some of you working with different companies have strategic benefits in working with that company, or what I would call competitive points of difference. Key differentials that make a strong difference to the client in terms of the service and the quality of the service that they will receive. And then if we can tie it, obviously, to benefits, that's even more powerful, which leads me into the last 10. So you're going to do 10 that you focus around value. What are the value that you convey to the client? Secondarily, the 10 that equate to competitive points of difference. And then the last thing is, what are the benefits that your clients receive from your 2 lists of 10 that you just created? We need to link in the specific benefits that the client is going to get that are tangible and fungible to the things that you are listing in competitive points of difference. Basically, we need to be able to say definitely, here is why somebody should hire you. Here are the benefits that you are going to receive, and these benefits are exclusive to me. And you're not going to get these benefits from everybody else. Let me give you an example. One of the things that I used to talk about on a listing presentation was sales skills, was the benefit of sales skills, and I connected it to them getting their home sold more quickly, more efficiently, and I linked it to our ability to convert ad calls and sign calls at a greater rate. I showed them how many ad calls and sign calls we got on average and the conversion rate that we generated on those ad calls and sign calls and the number of buyers we converted. Then I showed a typical real estate company and real estate version of that, where the conversion rate is really about 1% to 2%. So even though maybe my marketing was less, which it always was, than most other agents, I could show that my conversion was much higher. So the question fundamentally broke down to, do you want somebody that's well-skilled, has a skillful ability in being able to convert the ad calls and sign calls representing your interest? Or do you want a little bit more advertising where maybe you'll have a few more calls here and there, but you functionally have somebody that isn't skilled enough to convert on those ad calls and sign calls to create buyer opportunities for your home? Then I further linked it with the NAR statistics in terms of how many homes sell off of ad calls, sign calls, and direct response type techniques. And they could see that with another agent, they were, maybe getting a few more calls, but in the end, because they were doing more marketing, they didn't end up at a better place because the agents blew the calls and they didn't have a position and skill to be able to convert them. In the end, my focus was, I am worth what I charge, just ask me why. And I'm able to convey that. We will enable you if you have a very strong why you should hire me segment and you understand why somebody should do business with you, what the benefits are, what your competitive points of difference are, and what the value your client is going to get. You're going to be well on your way to climbing the mountain of success to achieving champion agent status. This not only will help you at the listing presentation, but will raise your confidence significantly because you know why somebody should hire you. So in those ad calls, sign calls, in your open houses, out and engaging in open marketplace discussions with prospects, whether you've secured them as a client or not, you're able to convey your value in the marketplace more effectively with more confidence, more strength, more enthusiasm, more assertiveness, so you can secure more clients and do more business.